Welcome back. As we all know, Memorial Day is Monday, and we're so happy to be joined by April Beldo-Lilly, Fleet Master Chief, U.S. Navy retired, and Director, Enterprise Events and Protocol, USAA, who is live from the Poppy Wall of Honor on the National Mall this morning. Good morning, April. Thank you so much for being here.
Good morning, Jeremy. Thank you for having me.
We're so excited. You know, Memorial Day is Monday, and it's a good time to reflect. Can you tell us about the history of Memorial Day and this Poppy Wall?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Well, Memorial Day was officially made a holiday in 1971. It's an opportunity for Americans to pause and reflect on the more than 600,000 lives that were lost since World War I. And it's represented by the International Poppy Flower for Remembrance.
Oh, I love that. And can you tell us about the key findings from the recent survey on Americans' understanding of Memorial Day?
Hi, Maddie. Yes, USA did a survey, and we found out that less than 50% of U.S. adult Americans understand the true meaning of Memorial Day, and that's why we're here on the National Mall, is to educate, inspire, and then remember.
Yeah, it's very important to remember. We all probably have loved ones who've served in the military, and it's a great time to remember those we've lost. What is the impact of the Poppy Wall of Honor, including the significance of this year?
Well, the significance of this year is we have two new panels on the Poppy Wall of Honor, and one of them is as the visitors depart from the Poppy Wall, they will have an immersive experience where we display a sea of poppy flowers, and then we also have excerpts from a poem written by Moina Michael, We Shall Keep the Faith, and it just talks about the poppy and how important it is to remember. And then we also have a panel that commemorates the 80th anniversary of D-Day and those lives that were lost during that invasion.
How can our viewers and just people all across, how can they join in remembrance from afar via social media and honor the fallen on Memorial Day this year?
Thanks for asking, Maddie. We'd ask that all of your viewers visit our website, usaa.com/Memorial Day. And on that website, they will hear about the fallen, and they will find ways that they can take the opportunity to remember those, whether it's wearing a poppy flower like the one I'm wearing on my lapel, whether it's flying the flag at half-staff, or just taking a minute to pause and reflect on their opportunity to be free.
April, I'm curious, you're retired. What are you hearing from retired military service people about how they're feeling, how the mood of the country is, and how respected and hopefully dealing with mental health issues as well with retired military servicemen?
We just want to remember, those that served. We all, have a special, I guess to say, a special place in our hearts on Memorial Day, and we just keep the faith and, remember those that have fallen.
Absolutely.
And we're grateful for the service that we were able to serve.
Yes, and thank you so much, by the way, for your service.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day and happy Memorial Day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh
My gosh. I wish, now thinking about it, I wish I would have sent producer Charlie pictures of my grandfather, Grandpa C, Cubsy's husband, because not only was, I have to say, a very good-looking man, but he looked like he was like, had his, bomber jacket on, he had his little helmet, and I just can't believe he was 24 when he went to war. At 24, I was not thinking about anyone but myself.
Right.
He had a wife, a baby on the way, he's going to war. I can't even imagine.
Oh my gosh.
The headspace.
How nervous Cubsy was sending him off.
Seriously.
I mean,
so crazy. Oh, I get
imagine.
goosebumps,
I recently, and my grandpa friend who passed away was in the Navy.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, he did not like to talk about the war, so I don't remember which war he was in, I'll be honest. But I just recently inherited from my grandmother, she brought it up. He had a little cedar chest, I call it a hope chest, but it's like a little chest that my grandfather's great-grandfather built in the 1800s.
Oh my gosh.
So it's been passed down in the family, and my grandmother, when she was just up here, brought it to me. So now I have this chest that was built from the 1800s.
Isn't
that crazy?
So amazing. So how are you keeping it in its pristine condition?
And again, being passed through the generations, it has some scratches, it has some things. I'm going to try to refinish it, and I'm going to put it upstairs in one of the bedrooms at the foot of the bed, and just keep keepsakes in it, and it's cedar lined. So it's going to be it's good to preserve items in there because the cedar line will keep anything out, like moths or anything,
yeah.
from, you know.
You gotta put those mothballs in.
it. Yeah. But just to think about when this was built, it was the 1800s. and how it's been kept in the family this long.
An heirloom. I mean,
it is.
That's so cool. Well, who are you gonna pack?
I know. I don't know.
Who do you pass it down to?
It'll probably be one of my nieces and nephews.
Nephews, yeah.